Impact, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to be reading in Psalm 48. So grab your Bibles and turn to Psalm 48. Okay, I'm just going to read through it. So I'll be reading through the ESV. Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised in the city of our God. His holy mountain, beautiful in elevation, is the joy of all the earth. Mount Zion in the far north, the great city of the great King. Within her citadels, God has made himself known as a fortress. For behold, the kings assembled, they came on together. As soon as they saw it, they were astounded. They were in panic, they took to flight. Trembling took hold of them there, anguish as of a woman in labor. By the east wind you shattered the ships of Tarshish. As we have heard, so we have seen in the city of the Lord of hosts, in the city of our God, which will establish forever. We have thought on your steadfast love, O God, in the midst of your temple. As your name, O God, so your praise reaches to the ends of the earth. Your right hand is filled with righteousness. Let Mount Zion be glad. Let the daughters of Judah rejoice because of your judgments. Walk about Zion, go around her, number her towers. Consider well her ramparts, go through her citadels, that you may tell the next generation that this is God, our God, forever and ever. He will guide us forever. So obviously this is a pretty great psalm, but I just wanted to focus on the last verse, verse 14. And so it says that this is God, our God, forever and ever. He will guide us forever. And so there's a lot in this verse, so let's just take it a phrase at a time and unpack it. So the first part, it says that this is God. And so the writer is referring to everything that he was talking about in the psalm. Talking about in verse 1, great is the Lord and greatly to be praised. Talks about in verse 9, we have thought on your steadfast love, O God, in the midst of your temple. And so he's saying that like all these great things, like this is God. And so let's go to the next two words. And so the next two words are our God. And so this time the writer puts a possession pronoun in front of God. He says our God. And so he stops and makes a point to say that this is our God. We get to claim him as our own and as our maker and as our friend and as our father. And so that's pretty great. And so the next three words are forever and ever. Like we get to do this forever and ever. Forever and ever, this God of majesty and wonder is our God always. But the writer doesn't stop there. Let's look at the last sentence. And so of Psalm 48, it says, he will guide us forever. The God of all these things listed in Psalm 48 and everywhere else in the Bible, the God of mysterious works and miraculous healings, the God of unconditional love, like he is our God, and he is leading us into the unknown. He is leading us into his perfect will. And so the God that is healing the sick, the God who is loving the unloved, is working all these things for the good of his people.